Thank you.
later.
Thank you, Carol. 6:20 is the time. Today is the 30th anniversary of this programme, first broadcast back in 1983. And since then, we've been live every morning in all sorts of places all over the world.
It's quite a thought, isn't it? In this time-honoured fashion, Graham is live for us now in a pub in Smithfields Market in London, one of the few places you can have a pint while many of us are still tucking into toast and cereal. Can you believe it? It's true. Graham is there. Very good morning.
Hi, Louise. Yeah, we've been live all over the world, and I'm in a pub. I could be having a pint, but it's a little bit early in the morning for me, so I've got a cup of coffee. Why am I in a pub? All will be revealed in just a couple of minutes, but we decided to turn the clock back 30 years this morning to 1983 to have a look at some of the stories that this programme was reporting on when it first started and to see how the world has changed in the last 30 years.
(1983), leg warmers, Margaret Thatcher and David Bowie at number 1. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. It was a year of firsts. The first pound coin, the first wheel clampers and the first breakfast TV.
It's the first edition of the first regular breakfast television programme in Europe.
The weather is toppling. Breakfast Time held a mirror to the world, which in 1983 included Cabbage Patch Dolls.
This is one of them. There she is. In America, people are going bananas.
It was a near riot. One woman broke her leg. One store official armed himself with a baseball bat.
Breakdancing.
It's just a matter of connecting it together.
Don't stop, that's lovely.
And new technology like the CD.
Well, let's give it the breakfast time test. Some honey, bit of coffee, give it a quick wipe down. Should be it. Let's see how it sounds.
Britain in 1983 was just coming out of recession.
The worst unemployment figures yet, close to 3.25 million.
The Austin Metro was the best-selling British car. And on Breakfast Time's first programme, a photo of Charles and Di skiing and a debate about press intrusion.
Now you've got their skiing picture, next time they go skiing, we needn't bother again, need we?
Princess Diana is probably the most newsworthy woman in the world.
So what did they think in 1983 the world would look like today?
That schoolboy dream, the wristwatch TV.
Some things haven't quite caught on.
The picture quality isn't that good.
It's a miniature inertial navigation system.
Others really have, although a bit better than this.
Feed that into the television screen.
In many ways, everything has changed since 1983.
You can expect the usual Monday morning tailbacks.
But you could say nothing has changed.
Traffic is building up northbound.
Today's headlines are still about press intrusion, unemployment, David Bowie. Finally, what did people think of Breakfast Time when it first started 30 years ago?
We've been filming some of you watching us.
Can I ask you what you think of the idea of breakfast television?
Marvellous. You can have a drink and watch the television and go back to bed when it's finished.
Well, it's brought the customers in this morning. We'll let you know when it's been on a couple of days and see if they're still interested in it then.
Well, it's taken us more than a couple of days to come back to the same pub, 30 years to be precise. Are people still interested? Well, we hope you're still enjoying the programme. What kind of changes have there been in the last 30 years? Well, this place has been totally transformed. Have a look at it. It's been redone, done out. Let's have a quick chat with the new landlord of the pub here this morning. Alistair, morning to you, Alistair.
Hi, good morning to you.
What kind of changes? So we're in the middle of the meat market here, effectively, in London. What kind of changes have you seen?
Well, the meat market's changed dramatically itself because 30 years ago there were several thousand people working there, and now you've got several hundred. So the numbers are vastly different. And also the whole area has become, there's a lot more restaurants, it's much more foodie, you've got big clubs coming down here as well. And the market traders don't go out to pubs first thing in the morning really now.
No, they don't have a pint first thing. And I mean, the other thing that's fascinating about this pub is that you're one of only a handful of vegetarian pubs in the country. Would you have been able to do that in 1983?
I don't think so, no. I mean, it's the whole way we eat has changed, and people are more interested in what they're eating and how they're eating. And in fact, I own the only 2 vegetarian pubs in London at the moment, and I think there are 18 in total in the country, 6 being in Glasgow, which I don't quite understand yet, but gone are the days of the fried Mars bar.
Yeah, lovely. Alistair, thank you very much indeed. There you go, vegetarian pub in the middle of the meat market. Now, you may have seen in that piece the people trying to watch television on their wristwatch. Well, we can't do that, but we can today watch TV on our mobile phone. You see here, there's quite an entertaining delay, probably we reckon about a minute, so you're still watching Alistair there, but it is live TV, the best that we can get it today. Here's a question for you. What's the biggest change of the last 30 years? Is it the internet? What do you think?
Good question,
Yeah,
Graham.
it's a good question. We'll,
I'd fancy the telly on my wristwatch, though. I'm missing out on that.
It hasn't happened yet. What memories do you have of 1983? What were you wearing in those days? What were you spending your money on? Let us know this morning. Interested in your thoughts of what was happening around that time.
And do send us your breakfast memories as well, your favourite memories perhaps. You can email us at bbcbreakfast@bbc.co.uk. You can discuss it with other breakfast viewers. I think you're probably already doing that on our Facebook page at facebook.com/BBC Breakfast, or you can tweet us your thoughts at BBC Breakfast.
And remember, you can text us as well. 61124. Text costs between 10 and 12p, depending on your network.
You can call us as well in the old-fashioned way, 03700 100 125. And don't forget, standard geographic charges from landlines and mobiles will apply.
But it's time now to get the news, travel and weather where you are.
See you in a couple of minutes.